This meditation is a journey deep within yourself. So sit comfortably or lie down and let me take you and guide you to experience a relief from overthinking and craziness. This is an effective and powerful meditation. I'll be guiding you to relax deeply and to open a little wider, to let some new truths sink in. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you'd like to see some more. And a big thanks to my patrons who are so awesome to support me to make more videos like these. And now, all you have to do is nothing. Just follow my voice and notice what you are experiencing rather than what your mind tells you about your experience. Overthinking is a strategy that we use when unknowingly we try to control something or someone. We do that when we believe we can't get what we want, when we believe that the way someone is in the way of our own happiness. In a moment, I am going to invite you to submit the story you've been overthinking about, that thing you've been trying to figure out for some time. I'll invite you to submit it to a higher authority, to submit your concern to the No Coincidence department. But first, let's have a look at what is going on inside of you. Focus. Focus. Be present to your feelings and thoughts. What is the story that comes to your mind today? Just look at it without judging it and let it subside. And thank it for sharing itself generously with you. Very good. When we overthink and can't relax, we feel paralyzed and don't take any action in the world. We feel disengaged from life. Waiting for things to change. For things to change. And now bring your focus to your body and relax it. Relax your jaw, your shoulders. Invite any sounds happening around you or outside of you. Relax your belly, your feet, your hands, your cheeks, relax your scalp, and your soles on your feet, and every space in between. And just feel how sensitive your body is, how alive it is. And get present to your feelings and thoughts. What is the story that comes to your mind this moment? Just look at it without judging it and let it subside. And thank it for sharing itself with you so generously. Relax and breathe. What if all overthinking and anxiety was about your dear expectations rather than the world outside of you? The world apparently outside of the one who you believe yourself to be. So when you comfortably float on the imaginary cloud of borrowed expectations, apparently safe and protected, on the cloud of how you believe things and people should be, and then when suddenly your expectations are not met, you experience an awakening from the story. The cloud disappears and you fall to the ground. It is not the ground that is to blame for the pain. It is the long fall from the imaginary cloud, from the imaginary cloud, from the imaginary cloud. When we overthink, we try to change the ground. We strategize and we plan an escape into better future. And so, who would you be if you didn't have to control things? Now, in your mind's eye, imagine an inbox. And imagine that you click compose, and simply in your mind's eye write your stressful story as an email. And be merciless. Write about all the problems and people. Perhaps just write in a nutshell, a brief email. And when you are done, finish your email by saying, "Please come up with the right solution and let me know what to do when the time is right. Until then, I relinquish all control. I'm choosing to enjoy my life despite of all the stories. Thank you." And sign it with your name. And if you feel any resistance to letting go of controlling things and people, just notice that when we let go, even for a moment, certain hidden fears and hesitations arise. What if I let go of control, the mind says, and nothing happens? What if I let everything be as it is and nothing happens? Just notice that that's the attempt of your mind to come back into the overthinking mode. And just notice the thought. See it for what it is. A thought made of nothing, an invisible fluff. Nothing. Very good. And now write the email address to the No Coincidence department in whatever form appropriate for you and hit the send button. Done. Relax. Now, sense your body, how it feels this moment. And who would you be if you didn't have to control things? Who would you be if you didn't have to control things? Perhaps someone who is allowing things to be as they are. And who would you be if you knew that controlling things is impossible? A bird sings, a fish swims. If you'll try to teach a fish how to sing, you'll go crazy. So who would you be if you didn't want to control things? Perhaps someone who is allowing things be as they are. And notice that allowing is not tolerating. Allowing is simply being with what is and still being moved by this intelligent force within you. Now sense your body, how it feels in this moment. Notice how soft your body has become, how good it feels to just be, away from doings and figuring things out and strategizing and tweaking, simply being. Open, allowing, curious about your next ideas, not having to try to, no need to try to make ideas happen before they do. Trusting, loving, compassionate, connected, truly connected to you, free to be engaged with the life the way it is, not the way you imagine it should be. Grateful, spontaneous, easy, peaceful. So who would you be if you didn't want to control things? Open, allow. Perhaps someone who is allowing things be as they are. Your next ideas, not having to try to, no need to try to make ideas happen before they do. And notice that allowing is not tolerating, loving, compassionate, allowing, connected, truly connected. Allowing to you is simply being with what is, to be engaged and still being moved by this intelligent force within you. Make ideas happen before they do, not the way you imagine it should be. Trusting, grateful, loving, spontaneous, compassionate, connected, truly connected. Now sense your body, how it feels in this moment. Free to be open, engaged, allowing the life, the way curious. Notice about your next, how soft ideas your body has become. Not having to try to. Grateful. No need. How good it feels to just be away from doings and figuring things out and strategizing and tweaking. Simply connected, being truly connected to you, open, free to be, allowing, engaged with, curious, the life, about your next ideas, not the way you imagine it should be, not having to try to, no need to try to, grateful, make ideas happen before they do. Spontaneous, trusting, easy, loving, truly connected to you, peaceful, compassionate, free to be, open, connected, engaged, truly connected to you, curious, free to be your next ideas, engaged with the life, not having to try to, the way it is, no need to try to, not the way you imagine it should be. Ideas happen before they do. Trust, grateful, spontaneous, compassionate, easy, connected, peaceful, truly connected to you, free to be, engaged. If you find some value in this video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And thank to my Patreons who are so awesome to support the production of my videos so I can continue to make more.